This is America in Space, a weekly news and information program on current events dealing with the space industry.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor. It's another first for the Mars Ingenuity helicopter. Ingenuity has become the first ever flight delay that has occurred on another planet due to bad weather. So now, flight delays due to bad weather are no longer unique to Earth. The Ingenuity helicopter was slated to take to the Martian skies for its 19th flight recently. However, the flight had to be delayed because of an unusually strong regional dust storm on Mars. CNET had this to say about the flight delay.
NASA's Ingenuity helicopter is getting ready to take its first flight of the year, and its 19th flight overall. The Ingenuity team anticipates takeoff could be tough due to the terrain it's sitting on. The remarkable rotorcraft has long outlived its expected 5-flight lifespan and continues to function well in the harsh conditions of the Jezero crater. Each flight on Mars is a minor miracle. The chopper's first flight proved it could work. The following flights tested its capabilities. The latest flights have been in service of its companion Perseverance rover. The current mission goal is to reach the Jezero River Delta to aid the Perseverance rover in path planning and scientific discovery. Flight 19, which is scheduled to last for about 100 seconds, won't necessarily be easy. While short, the flight has a challenging start due to featureless sandy terrain that the helicopter currently sits on. Ingenuity uses a navigation camera to help it track its location. The terrain triggered some warnings during the landing process for Flight 18, but the team hopes updates to Ingenuity's parameters will allow for a clean ascent. Ingenuity and Perseverance have proven to be quite the buddy team since landing on Mars in early 2021. The new year will be filled with exploration and scientific studies as the rover continues to roll and collect rock samples and the helicopter plays scout from the air.
Much like the uncertainty factor that meteorologists experience here on Earth, forecasting weather on another planet is even more difficult. Understanding weather and seasonal changes ahead of Ingenuity's flights has been crucial to the success of its previous 18 flights. The little 4-pound helicopter has flown through spring and summer conditions on Mars, and autumn begins on February the 24th. As the seasons change, the air density goes through a cycle of ups and downs on Mars. Air density is one of the two crucial factors when it comes to calculating favorable conditions for flights on Mars. Wind speed is the other factor. Perseverance carries its own weather station called MEDA, or the Mars Environmental Dynamics Analyzer, to help NASA teams calculate air density and measure the wind speed over the course of a day, as well as how they shift through the progression of the seasons. The arrival of autumn on Mars, known as the dusty season, because it's when the amount of dust lofted into the atmosphere increases globally and remains this way throughout the winter. Dust is one of the greatest threats to missions on Mars. The Ingenuity team was surprised by this unusually strong dust storm that appeared in the Jezero crater on the first day of 2022, arriving well ahead of the dusty season. John Bapst and Michael Mishna, members of the Ingenuity Weather and Environmental Team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, said, "In fact, we have never seen a dust storm of this strength so early in the Mars year before." Perseverance first spotted the approach of the January storm as the dust lifted around the Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter in the Jezero crater. The team will continue to evaluate when conditions are favorable for the next flight. Above all else, the team wants Ingenuity to continue its history of safe, groundbreaking flights as it serves as the aerial scout for Perseverance on its journey to seek potential evidence of ancient life on the Red Planet. From Florida's Space Coast, this is Dawn Meyer for About Space Today.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to share our program with your family and friends and follow us on Facebook. Join us each week for news and information on America in Space.